Sometimes we can be right on the main move and lose money, and sometimes we can be wrong on the main move and still make some money. Hello traders, welcome to the video. I'm Jester from Smart Money Traders, and I will walk you through my few trades today, the good and the bad. And then we'll also take a look at the price action from other pairs that I didn't trade. So today I trade Aussie dollar and GJ. As per my analysis, that is here. Just let me stop the video. I was looking at Aussie dollar for a buy from this zone, and I was looking on GJ also for a buy from the flip zone, as my understanding of the flip zone goes. Okay, that's about this. So there was actually a buy on Aussie dollar from this zone, and the first entry I took a loss. I will explain why, and then why I didn't get into the real buy, and how I managed my from that moment on losing day to be a positive one. Not big profits, but still some profits. So let's jump to the 1 minute and let's go to my first trade. That was a short. And it was a short somewhere down here. Where do we have the break of structure? Okay. So on the 1 minute, there was a change of character. So if you try to follow with my cursor the price, we had lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, not making still a lower high, not making a lower low, breaking the lower high here and tapping into this zone here on the doji. And then what the price did was I entered somewhere here. No, I entered on this move down. Sorry. Okay. My entry was just on the start of this last down candle before the up move that broke structure. Okay. So let's put it this way. Long entry, as planned, in the right zone with the break of structure and so on. So somewhere here, and it was a little bit higher, accounting for the spread. Stop loss, I believe it was here or just below the low. It was 4 pip or something stop loss, and targeting highs, it doesn't matter. I just want you to show why the trade failed. The trade failed because the price took liquidity first from the buy side to make another step lower, and that's it. When it did took liquidity, I was considering closing my limit order, but I didn't, and I was stopped out. So that's it. This was the first losing trade of the day. I had another small one on GJ, just a premature entry, and I will not show you that trade because it doesn't matter. And then if we look here, what the price did. So we have a 3-step down move, each of one pulling some more liquidity, and 3 bullish candle big displacement in price, breaking this lower high. Okay, so we are having a change of character here. And then my limit order was just a notch above this zone, but not enough to trigger the trade. Why this zone here? Because this was the last impulse move that took some liquidity from these 2 1-minute candles, and yes, pretty much that's why. But the entire demand zone at the end becomes not just this last move down, but the from the start of the move down. And if I put my entry limit on the start of this zone, after this displacement, I would be in a trade that I planned. So that's why sometimes we can be right on the main move, and we can make an early entry and we are stopped out and we are having a losing trade. And this is part of the learning process, and it is what it is, and we should accept it and try to learn from it and be better the next time. Okay, so after that the price took off and built some liquidity. Okay, the first take of liquidity was this higher high than this one, tapping into an OB, then building here a trendline liquidity, grabbing the last part of this liquidity, and I entered on this trade. Not here, this would be even better, but I entered on this trade after the price broke this low here. So this was the last up move before the down move that broke structure, and on the pullback I entered somewhere here and I hold it until the start of this zone here. So and this trade recovered my losses and made some profit for the day. Nothing too crazy, but it was enough for me to call it a day. Not exactly. I had an aggressive buy limit from this zone, and I took it without confirmation. So I was this thing up here. I don't know if I can swear. And yeah, after that I stopped trading. In terms of price action, just let's go on the 15-minute and let's see what happened on a little bigger scale. So Asia took liquidity from this high and this trend line and then reversed. So we have our order block up here. So this is a bearish order block. Liquidity grab displacement in price, breaking structure, breaking the character, the pullback into the zone that is also an order block. So that is from Friday. I traded the move down. Yes, I don't know. I always speak counter trend trades. Then after I finished trading, so I quit my position here and the price reversed. So Nevertheless, this is also an order block, so the down move that took liquidity before the break of structure, change of character, break of structure, and so on. So the price now is within the two order blocks, this one and this one. Now, in terms of theory, this low, so higher low, didn't create a higher high, so it's not considered a strong low. And in theory, the price should run through this low. And that's also why I should keep the short open a little more. It could hold, but most likely will not hold. So the price will do or a deeper mitigation of this order block, grabbing internal liquidity, still enough of place to the downside. So if you go roughly to the 50%, these then are not considered equal lows and not liquidity. So the price could go down, break this low, take internal liquidity before moving higher. Okay, that's it. And then let's look at GJ, what happened. This zone right here was put on after the video analysis, but before the move happened. Why I choose this zone that eventually hold and why this is a flip zone, I will explain. So this week is an unmitigated zone. All other price action here was mitigated. This week was mitigated. This week that took liquidity was mitigated. This up move that broke, that change character was mitigated, and so on. And this is the only week left that was a test of this week that was unmitigated, and I just plot the this box here and it hold. In terms of lower time frame entries, where it was down here. Okay, not really much, because the change of character happened. So this was the lower high before the break of structure, or we can count this, but this is the real one. So after this high, the price moved low, moved high, didn't manage to go higher, didn't manage to go lower, and then a push down and a V-shape recovery. Slight pullback, still inducing sellers with a trend line liquidity here. I will just plot it. So this was a trend line liquidity here. And yes, then an impulsive move up that made a change of character. So the change of character happened here. This was the change of character. And after that, just tapping into the last sell to buy here. So this zone before going higher. So the entry is from this zone, and the price just tapped in and then left and went higher. I didn't take this trade. Okay, now in terms of why is this a flip zone? This is a flip zone because we had an order block here. So this entire up to down move is an order block. This is the extreme. That change character also took liquidity from these highs here. So this is a valid order block that changed the character of the price on the 15-minute. Then we had a slow pullback and reaction from this order block here. So the price changed character, but after changing the character here, it went through the order block in an impulsive way. So now this last down move before the up move that invalidates the order block becomes our flip zone. And that's it. The flip zone, the price came slowly in, made a V-shape recovery, made a higher high, and now we are in a 4-hour zone up here. Okay, 15 minutes. I have 5 minutes left for going through. You can watch my other videos about this being the low that create a higher high and liquidity on a daily and so on. So I will not explain this one. I will go quickly through EU. This is a fun one on the 1 minute for this day. I'm still waiting this zone to be tapped. So what happened today was after London opened a take of liquidity from Asia low. This is no, this is still Asia low. So it's just mitigated the impulsive move up that changed the character and slowly came up, and then the impulsive move down, leaving mostly equal highs here that will serve as liquidity on the move up. Then the impulsive move down that changed the character, and a slow pullback into the zone. So the last buy to sell that changed the character. And when tapping into the zone, there was a change of character after this impulsive move down. So from here to here on the 1 minute, this was a change of character. Change of character. And the price mitigated the last 1 minute candle here with imbalance below, and then went lower, and it is still climbing lower. How much do I have? 3 minutes yet. Okay, so this was a very, very, very nice sell here with a very, very, very tight stop loss. But we have to have the balls big enough to take such trades. But eventually, in the near future, we can do also this. And quickly on GU, let's go on the 15 minutes first. And let's see what we've got. We've got the equal highs right now. So this trend line liquidity was taken. This trend line liquidity, the first initial reaction from the trend line, the break of the trend line, mitigating the last bit of this 15-minute buy to sell, and now going lower, and I am still expecting the price to go below this trend line that it's holding the price up, since the price didn't made a higher high. This is not a strong low, and I'm still expecting the price to do a deeper mitigation of this demand zone before going higher. And yes, that's it for the price action review. Stay tuned. I will post, most likely I will post a pre-London analysis tomorrow morning. And yeah, thank you for watching, and until the next one, bye bye.